Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. And today, guess what? We have a quick update. So Nismo wants to tune your Nissan Z. Guys, let's hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome everybody back. Welcome everybody back to the channel. First thing, shout out to my Boost Emotion family. Guys, I already know you guys hit the like button, so thank you guys for your support. Also, please watch those ads. It really does help out the YouTube channel. Anyways, and if you're new to the Boost Emotion channel, first thing, I'm Boost Emotion. I'm a car enthusiast, Nissan fitting enthusiast, but also I report the news and any changes or anything that I've deemed to be kind of dope. So guys, let's go. Let's jump into it. So this article comes from Car Scoops. 2023 Nissan Z gets new engine tuning package by Nismo in Japan. Really, this is not something we see quite often, especially not for a automotive maker. So Nismo Sports Resetting Type 2 is available for the new Fairlady Z at a cost of 143,000 or 1,000 yen, 143,000 yen, which is about $1,000. So you can technically tune your Nissan Z in Japan for another additional $1,000. Owners of a new Fairlady Z in Japan can now improve the engine's performance of their sports car thanks to new Nismo Sports Resetting Type 2 tuning package. According to Nissan, the Nismo Sports Resetting Type 2 improves the engine's output characteristics by altering the boost pressure and engine timing. This is made possible thanks to the dedicated engine or ECM or ECU and without any additional changes in hardware. Besides the engine tweaks, Nismo claims an improved acceleration response in low and mid revs, although this is only compatible with vehicles fitted with automatic gearbox and with sports driving mode activated. It's kind of weird for them to say that, to be quite honest with y'all. Like, it's only for automatic cars and when you're in sports mode. So I guess it's that's way. And they said low to mid range. So they'll want the car to start off with more PSI from low end and help you with mid range power. I don't know. It's a real drive car. So what else can they really do? What really is curious, however, is the company didn't release any specific figures for the Nismo ECM of the fairly producing 400 horsepower, blah, blah, blah. Let's fast forward that. The Nismo Sports Resetting Type 2 is currently the only available upgrade for the latest RZ34 generation Nissan Z, although this is expected to change in the future. Nismo is offering a wide range of tuning options for previous generations of the Z sports car, including exhaust systems and other performance components for the engine and drivetrain. Yeah, guys, you can actually go get like a performance exhaust and other things, suspension components at there's a specific like Nissan Nismo store where you can actually buy OEM parts from Nismo, which is pretty dope. In the US, Nissan will soon offer a range of Nismo upgrades for the Z, including adjustable coilovers, inter-roll bars, larger brakes, new intercooler, and air intake system, exhaust, and flywheel kit. Like I said, so the cost of the Nismo sports resetting is once again $1,000, including inspection and fitment. Nissan Fairlady owners can acquire the kit at Nismo Omeri Factory and Nismo Performance Center in Yokohama. So, guys, what do you think, man? I think this is actually pretty dope. I'm glad that Nissan seems like they're pushing ahead and they're trying to like do things than they would rather do. Like, I really wish they would have put this time and energy into the Q50, Q60, but they didn't. And I get it. But the Nissan Z has it, so I can't be too mad about it. This is their attempt, but will this be something that they carry in the United States? That's one, the first question. Number two, y'all would ask is, well, how much power additionally is this? Are we gaining horsepower or we're just improving low to mid range power? Because you can add additional power on the lower range, right? But the peak horsepower may only be another 20, 30 horsepower. But then the driving feel will be a lot more different in the mid range. It could be, once again, you can tune your car to make a lot more mid range power. it could be a huge difference of like 30 to 40 mid-range power, but then you'll still have the same peak power of about 400 horsepower. That is a different car, but it still has the same steam at the end, you know? So, in my opinion, if they do something like this, well, they are doing it. It lets me know that number one, if you make a Nissan Nismo edition, if they choose to do a Nismo, they have to make it astronomically better then, because let's say for instance they made this a 50 horsepower bump, you can turn your Nissan Z into 450 horsepower, which sounds very sensible for what they could do. But then now if you come out with a Nissan Nismo, you have to make the car so astronomically better. You would need to make like a 500 horsepower Nissan Nismo. Just being quite honest with you, because if you're already selling these Nismo components, these Nismo parts, right? And then for the regular person, Nissan Z, and then the person goes out and gets a Nissan Nismo and it already has some of these upgraded parts, right, from factory, just some of them, because some of them you really can't sell from factory because that's just the way it is in the United States. How dope would this Nissan Nismo need to be? Or are they making this an option because guess what? Maybe they're not considering on making a Nissan Nismo. You never know. Or maybe this is just a Japanese market. We still don't know. But nonetheless, I would assume about 30 to 50 horsepower bump sounds sensible. Probably better mid-range power, slightly better top end, just a little bit more PSI. They can definitely make it to 450 horsepower. Not wheel horsepower, guys. 450 horsepower, which is about 400 wheel horsepower, which isn't too bad. Which would be a lot better car. A lot more responsive and faster car. Definitely would change up the driving dynamics. But the fact that I would say the negative side is that they said that this won't this would only be for the automatics. That doesn't make sense. They're probably saying that now, but that doesn't make sense. If it's only for the automatics, no, that don't make sense. What about the 6P manual guys? We can't do that. We can't do that to them. You can't at all. But outside of that, guys, this is just my quick opinion. Honestly, once again, I'm happy that Nismo is doing this stuff. I'm glad that Nismo is actually finally doing something, and rather than just existing in Nissan, just twiddling their fingers, they're doing something and they're making components. It seems like they're a little bit more active. It would be nice if they could also branch this out to their other vehicles, but I get it. They don't want to cross pollinate Q50s, Q60s, because Q60 ain't gonna really exist anymore. Q50 really ain't gonna exist anymore. And Infinity probably using VR30s ain't gonna exist anymore either. So outside that, guys, you can add me at boostinmotion IG and Facebook. Also, you can email me at boostinmotion@gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you.